My name is Coco Amuzugan, and I'm majoring in pre-marketing and CIS.
My name is Coco Amuzuka and I'm gonna be doing pivot table. So for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and calculate my gross margin, and for that, I'm gonna be using the formula of unit price minus unit cost divided by unit price, and I'm gonna calculate it in the column of the cell S. I'm gonna go ahead and type gross margin, and the value that we will be using for our formula is in P and Q. This two column right here, unit price and unit cost. I'm gonna go ahead and type equal because each time I'm trying to calculate something in Excel, I want to make sure I type equal so Excel knows what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna type equal, open parent, and then click on my first formula, which is P2 minus PQ, close parent divided by P2 again. And then I'm just gonna click enter. And of course, I want my formula to be in the whole column of X, but instead of writing it one by one and wasting time, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on the column right here, S1, and go in the corner right here until I see the little cross, the little black cross, and then I'm gonna click on it twice. Make sure it's the little black cross right here, and you see the formula has been copied and pasted in every column, and you can still see the formula if you click on the column right here on the cell. You still see the formula that I use right here in the formula bar, and each time you click on it, you cannot see that it keeps changing. It's the same formula, but it keeps changing according to the cell that it has used to do that. So for the next part, I'm gonna go ahead and create a pivot table. For that, I'm gonna go in the beginning of the worksheet and I'm gonna scroll to the beginning. In between A and 1 here, you see a little triangle. Just click on that and it's gonna select the whole worksheet. And then I'm gonna go to the menu ribbon right here and click on insert. When I click on that, I'm just gonna click on the pivot table, which is all the way on the right. I mean on the left, sorry, all the way to the left. I'm just gonna click on pivot table right here, and it brings up this little box right here. It's already selected in your worksheet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click OK. And I see it on the right here, the pivot table field is has everything I'm gonna be using to do my next step of the pivot table. I'm gonna go ahead and look for sales channels and I'm gonna drag it on the column. But while I'm dragging it, I need to make sure I'm not clicking on the box, on the little box right here. Because if I click on the little box right here, it's gonna mess up Excel. And obviously we don't wanna mess up Excel. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag it on the columns. And next, I'm gonna look for a ship date. I'm gonna drag it on the rows right here. But I only want to use quarters, so I want to get rid of quarters. I mean, I'm sorry, I want to get rid of everything except quarters. So I'm gonna click on the little arrow right here and then remove field. I'm gonna do that for everything except quarters. And next, I'm gonna look for quantities. So right here, I'm gonna look for quantities. I'm just gonna right here is right here other quantity. I'm just gonna drag it on the values. And then I'm gonna look for gross margin. I can go right here and type it so it's faster. So right here, I'm just gonna drag it on the values. So for values, I want to make sure that the I don't have any decimal places. So I'm just gonna click on the little arrow right here and go to value field setting, and I'm gonna go to number format and look for number. Click on it, and I'm just gonna click on this arrow twice so I don't have any decimal places twice, zero, and then I click on OK. And for the sum of gross margin, I just want to make sure that instead of being sum, I want it to be an average. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the little arrow right here, go to value for field setting, and click right here, average. You can see the options, average, and then OK. So for the next step, I'm just going to create a slicer in on the menu ribbon right here. We already have the pivot table analyzer selected. We're just going to go and look for insert slicer. I'm just going to click on insert slicers, and I'm looking for sales channels in product. So I'm just going to click on the two checkbox right here. Okay, we're just going to move this out of the way right quick. And then I'm just going to look for sculpture on the product because that's what I'm going to be using. And for sales channels, I'm just gonna click on online, and you see my pivot table has changed. So for the next part, I'm gonna be inserting a chart, and for that, I'm gonna go on the insert on the menu ribbon here, and on the third table, I'm gonna click on chart, but the chart that I want to use is not right here. So I'm just gonna go to more column chart, and I'm gonna look for the one that has a secondary line axis. This doesn't look good to me, so I'm just gonna go to combo and click on the little bus right here. You see it gives me the option of a secondary line axis. So I'm gonna click on this, and then it demonstrates, it gives you a preview of what the chart will look like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on OK right here. Just gonna move this out of the way. And as you click and you change the options on sales channels and product, the chart is gonna change. And I'm just gonna demonstrate that. You see the graph have changed. Same with the product. So, yeah. And that's it. Thank you for watching.